Hello and welcome to our video on emailing reports. There are three different places in GRASP data that you can email a report from, so I'll show you all three different ways to email a report. When you're in the My Reports and you run a report, we do have additional videos on filtering to find a report and running a report, so if you're interested in that, please see those videos. When you're in the Run Report page, I'm just going to quickly pull some filters in so I can run it. You'll see the tab Email Distribution. No matter how you get to this email distribution from either of the three places that I'm going to show you, it will look exactly the same. It always fills in the email address from your login, not your login itself, but the email address that's in your profile. The subject line and message are freeform, so you can absolutely change that. I will show you that you can have the email from your batches, from scheduled batches. There's where I would definitely make sure you change the subject line and message to be more personal. And then you have your recipients. To add a contact, click on Add Contact. You add the email, and then click Save Contact. You'll see when you have multiple contacts, it gives you a list so you can scroll through. In this case, I'm just going to use the search to find that contact. To move a contact to the selected recipients, you could do it one of two ways. Highlight and use the single arrow, or drag and drop. Notice that edit and delete are functional when that contact is in the All Recipients side. The minute you move that contact over, you cannot do those functions again when the contact is on the selected recipient side. A few other items to point out here. Attach copy of the report as an attachment, so email would have an attachment of a PDF or Excel, is the default. You can certainly choose to send it as a web link. If the report that you're sending is too big to either go from our server or go to the server who you're sending it to, it will actually automatically convert to a web link. So if you ever have someone reach out to you and ask why the report is in a link instead of an attachment, it's probably because the report was too big to go as an attachment. So just have them click on the link, open the report, and save it. Options only email when reports are generated. This is something you'll more use again when setting up batches and emailing from the batch, because maybe you have a report that runs every day. You don't want to get an email if the report comes back with no data. So you could choose that box. And then a note here, if you want to get a copy of the email, put yourself in the selected recipients. If you're emailing multiple recipients, it will give you a copy. So if you have two or more, it will send a copy of that email to the email address from the front box. So this is the spot that you email in the Run Report. I'm going to now go over to Report History and show you where you can email from Report History. Maybe you first want to run the report and then email it after you've had a chance to check it out. So from Report History, which is this page here, your report would show up. There's your PDF. So again, maybe you've taken a look at it. You can go to the checkbox here, Email Checked Reports. Notice it brings up exactly the same box. Only difference is it shows the report that you've chosen. If you have multiple, it will list them all. And then the last place that you can do emailing is in scheduled batches. Email distribution is right here. So again, looks exactly the same. In this batch, I have it going to myself and another team member. Again, when you're doing it from a batch, I highly recommend changing the subject line and message to be more personal and making sure that you have your additional information if you only want the emails to be sent if a report is generated. In the batch, you notice an additional item, only distribute stitched reports when used. Please watch our video on stitched reports if you would like to learn more about those. And that is how to email from Grasp Data. Thank you.